Hey everybody, it's May from May Designs, and today I need to set up my December monthly, so if that seems interesting, please stay tuned. Okay friends, so we are now to the month of December, and as you can see, I did not finish November. Seriously busy, and this is in the planner I created for myself. If I'm having a lot of people asking me to bring the inserts back, I am thinking about it. Okay, I don't mind to bring them back, but they won't be dated. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna go that extra route anymore. Um, I'm just not. But the new website for May Designs is open, and I wanted to show you that I took the December kits and remade myself a copy of like the new format. So as you can see on previous sticker sheets, now I am self-taught, okay, this was way back, the branding strip would peel off, right? And then even all the way when it was Black Mountain Plans, that would peel off. I don't like that. I never really did. And I was trying to work around it without it causing like a whole lot of time on my part, and it does. But Max and Alex and a few other people that really use my sticker kits were saying, you know, if you're going to be designing for yourself and for Max, can you just offer only what you're, doing for you guys? And I was like, yeah, that's fine, because I'm designing that no matter what. So I figured if I was going to do it for my personal self, I don't want a branding strip. So as you can see, there is no more branding strips. Got the new logo. It's very clean. It just says May Designs. It says the collection. In this case, it's the kit number. I don't consider them kits anymore. I consider them collections. And this would be the standard monthly. And this is the only page I have, guys. That's it. It's to do this, and that's it. That's all I need, okay? So that's all I am creating. Sometimes I like the washi for the unused days, you know, down here in the grid. But other times I don't. So I go ahead and I design it each time just in case, but it doesn't mean that I personally will use it every time. Now, when it comes to this right here, I didn't design any dashboard, nothing, because I personally don't do that. I will cover this with washi, whether it be washi tape I have in my stash that's Christmas or themed for any of the months, and I make lists. That's my deal. So I just wanted to show you that in the website, for the A5 size, because that's what Max uses, and I know Alex will be very happy, there is a one-page kit, and it is dated. So it will say the name of the month, and it will say the year, okay? And as you can see, it's pretty faint, so that way it's not like in your face, but you can definitely see it. I don't use a functional sidebar because I don't write lists in my sidebar. I noticed that when I do it, I don't come back and follow it, so it's just a decorative sidebar. This is the only thing I will be offering in both sizes. You know, these are standard size planners, whether it be a 7x9 like an Erin Condren or Happy Planner, the classic size. That's considered the standard. And then, of course, it'll be in the exact same thing, but just in the A5 size. That's the monthly. That's all I'm doing for myself personally. So like I said, since I'm designing this size and the A5 size for me and Max, I don't mind putting them in the website. And I will continue to do that all year because, as you can see, I literally do use my planner. Now, sometimes I'm behind, but, you know, it is what it is. So when it comes to the weekly, we'll go into more detail, but again, no branding strip, just this right here. This is nice in case you want a ring binder punch it for like a half letter binder, or you want to do the 8-disc punch, you know, for a half letter sticker storage. You can do that. You're not punching into any washi that you want, and you're not going to hit your stickers. So there are no more add-ons. The only add-on that I personally use is the circle dots. All the rest of them were just too much, and I don't feel like doing two different sizes for me and Max. So I am personally just going with the A5 size, even in the larger planner. It's just smaller circles, so it works for Max, and it'll definitely work for me. So this is technically like the only add-on, but they're just listed as circle dots. There is universal washi, whether it be for the A5 size or the standard. And as you can see, you'll get 2 solid strips. I went back to that because I missed it. And then you get 2 larger washi strips, and then you get 2 skinny ones, okay? And it's universal, so it works for my size and for Max's, which is the A5. Then the journaling kits, there's no reason to do deco in A5 size or standard size. It's just deco, turn corners. It will work. Max definitely uses the daily. I personally don't use the daily, so I figured if Max is going to use this, he can use them in his daily pages. So this is like the journaling kit. I did put the headers because Max likes to put, you know, Monday through Sunday in his daily pages. Each journaling kit could be 3 pages of 2 pages of deco, a page of deco, and a thing of scenery. It just depends on what graphics I'm working with, but there will always be 2 different washis, and there'll at least be 1 sheet of deco and 1 sheet of torn corners and things like that. So for this one, it was these 2 sheets, okay? The only other thing is when it comes to like extra labels and full boxes, some people don't like them. I do, but I do them differently. So here lately, when I've been doing with my full boxes, when I don't use them all, and it's a lot of times, I take a decorative punch. Last month, I was working with a circle punch that did scallops, and I just line it up on my full box and I punch it out. And I'll actually show you that in this week's weekly Plan With Me. But for the standard and the A5 size, if you want full boxes, it will come with 4 labels and they'll be separate. These 2 will be, you know, like, you can see the detail in the box, but you could write your list on it. And then here's 6. Because on what I consider the sampler, you know, it's just a 1-page sheet. You'll get a full box. So between these 6 right here and that one, you get 7, and then you get 2 more to use wherever you like. Of course, it does come with 2 strips of washi. A little bit larger circle dots. These will probably be for like main bullet items on my sidebar. You of course get the this week through the Sunday, 1 ombre checklist. And okay, so since I have red hair, I made my doodle girls on my sheet red haired. Max has dark hair, so on the A5 they will have dark hair, the doodle girls. So here's the deal: if you want doodle girls in a different color, you're probably gonna have to buy them. I did do an extra sheet of labels. So you got hydrate, daily steps, medication, 4 habit trackers, an appointment, an important, and a bill due. And it's the same for the A5, just in their sizing. And then I didn't print it, but I will print it to show in the weekly Plan With Me. There is just a full sheet of extra labels and different types, sizes, and it goes with, you know, the colors of the kit. So that's basically what I'm selling for A5 and standard. I will not consider them kits anymore. I'll consider them a collection. And here's why I will consider it a collection. Of course, you can buy them all individually. It's not a problem, and you can pick your size. But I am intending to definitely use up all my stickers, whether it be in my planner, in my Bible journaling, in my notebooks to the side. So to me, it's a collection because it's not specific for any planner, any journal, anything. It's whatever. So it'll be collection 1 through 4 for the January collections. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. In the meantime, though, there are a few of the doodle girls brought back, and as you can see, these are kiss cut. Okay, they're a tiny bit larger, basically because I can't see them when they're any smaller. And there is no, you know, peelable branding strip up here. It's all nicely printed on the back. Just the stickers themselves are kiss cut. So at the moment, I have overworked 1 TikTok, Instagram. I've got 2 YouTubes, a Facebook, which I definitely needed. So this one's actually a new one. And then social media and ship orders. I don't even have fill orders or anything. I'm intending to bring 3 doodle girls back a week, sometimes some new ones, and about 4 or 5 icons each week back. That's basically all I'm doing when it comes to like stickers like that. So let's go ahead. Let me move these guys. They're falling over. But yeah, that's what's been going on. So I've been really busy. Lots going on this month, so I definitely need to get my planner going. December is the last month I'm going to be using this big 2-inch coil. I'm going to be taking out my project sheets at the end of the month and recoiling this to a smaller planner. I may actually do it and then just at the end of the month, December, take out my December pages. I'm not sure. I want to see if I can get it all on these coils that I bought. And if I can, that would be fabulous. So yeah, okay. It's been a while since I planned, so my fingers are going to be testy. That looks cute, right? All right, so let's do it. So yes, the website is open. I did bring back custom scripts. They are full sheets, not small sheets. There's no need for a mini size. A5 custom scripts will fit in your A5 labels no matter what the shape is, okay? So that's amazing. And then there's just, you know, the regular standard size. And they are full sheets. And they do have a color to, you know, for me to know, like, this was the, we call it, like, this is Gen Plans. And the regular size and then the A5 size. Max is really big into the custom scripts here lately. I went to new sticker paper. I have to make a note to myself to go out and test that paper. It came in about 2 weeks ago, and I still have not had a chance to get out there and test it. So I definitely want to get out there and test my clear sticker paper today. So what I am going to do, it looks like if I'm going to be doing this, I'm probably just going to be going all the way across. No, to me that looks like they're upside down. Let's do it this way. If I go, nah, let's do it this way. You cover up the whole bottom here. Okay. And these are longer in case you need them, okay? Because I've noticed, like, there'll be, like, one box here, and I wish that was just a little bit longer, and I didn't want 2 whole sheets to be cut, so, you know, I did it just a little bit longer, so that way I can have some area to work with. Okay, so let's pull that one up. And let's stick him right here for a second, because I might be able to use him there. I'm definitely going to be cutting this one. How did I lay the flowers? That is down. Okay, cool. So let's do it like this. I'm going to go to the very end here, since I cut that end on the other side. And I'm going to cut it on this side. Alright. Is that right? Am I over? I don't think so. Let me go ahead and turn my book and get this cut. I might be able to cover up all 4 of the other boxes too. That would be amazing. So let's try it. Let's see if we can line this booger up here. I don't know. I might be just a hair short to do all 4 days. But we're going to try it. Yeah, we are. Let's see. Are we a bit short? Oh, look at that. We are a bit short. I don't like that. So let's go ahead and block. Let's take these off. I don't want to do that. It will come to me. Yes, it will. So let's stick these there. I don't want to lose them because I'll probably use them. So let me go ahead and put on my date dots and let you guys know some stuff that is going on. Let me get some good tweezers here. I've been doing so much crafting, I'm tearing up my tweezers. I'm going to have to get me some new ones. So I hope that y'all have had a good Black Friday and Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday and all that jazz. Did y'all do any shopping online? I didn't even care to be part of it. I had put everything on clearance basically that was in Black Mountain Plans before I changed over the domain name and put in new products. And I was thinking about Black Friday sale. I was gonna come back like 2 weeks ago and let you guys know, but you know, it's like this. That business was a wrap. I'm done with it. I'm over it. I'm moving on to brighter and different things. You know what I mean? So I didn't bother with it. I was like, nope, I'm good. So that's why y'all have not seen me. I was not concerned with doing a Black Friday sale. Personally, I don't think the Black Friday sales are all that great. It seems like in the last few years, it's almost like they mark it up and they go, oh, it's on sale. And to me, it's really not on sale. And the truth is, you tend to get better sales like after Christmas, I think. And I'm not talking about the clearance sales. I'm talking about like just, you know, they ordered way too much of the product and, you know, it's over. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I don't know. What did y'all buy? Did you go crazy? Like, I seen something, y'all. I had to pull myself back. I was like, I don't do commercial planners, but y'all, they came out with a Snoopy box on Happy Planner. Oh, now if I was going to ever do something, you know, commercial wise again, it would be a Snoopy planner. It even had Snoopy metal discs, but I was like, no, I'm not going to buy that for myself. If my child were to get it for me as a gift, which I doubt, but if somebody were to gift it to me, that's one thing. But I cannot personally, you know, allow myself to purchase it. So, if one of my family members is watching or something, yes, I would love it. But I'm not going to buy it myself. It's so pretty. It's got like a faux leather cover that's stitched. It's white. It's got Snoopy all over it. It's so precious. I love it. It's got metal disc. It comes with 2 notepads. It's got a sticker book. Y'all, oh, I was staring at it yesterday. I was like, I really, really want this. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not personally going to get it. I'm on a no spend for the next 2 months. And my goal is to start using up all the products I have and just play with my own stuff. So yeah, but y'all, I think I stared at it for like an hour yesterday. Plus it comes with a pen. I was like, really? Oh, okay. That fell off of there. Booger. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, so Black Mountain Faith, the website is open, and the Away in a Manger kit has been listed over there. Something happened with the mail last week, y'all. I had to go to the post office to track them boogers down yesterday, make sure they got on the truck. I was like, what is going on? I'm pretty sure it might have been my fault the way I gave them to the post office. I don't know, but I know that they are moving now. I was like, oh my gosh. So that ticked me off. And alright, so the Away in a Manger kits have been shipped, and I started working on it last night. I'm going to be doing an intro video on it today, because the scripture writing kits are very different now. It's very open for people to use however they want. You can use it in your Bible. You could use it in a planner. Use it in a notebook, a journal. You could use it in Traveler's Notebook. That'd be kind of cool. I'm actually going to be doing some subscription clubs for Black Mountain Faith, and I'm really, really, really excited for that. Okay, so let's look at this booger. Yay! I like it. It looks so cute, doesn't it? Alright, so my last craft fair, I know, is going to be on Saturday. Yep. So, let me get my little craft fair sheet out here. And of course, it's not on here. Alright, so I need to get one of the old ones. Oh, and Bella and Dixie go to the groomer on the 22nd because Tabitha was like, they need to be gorgeous that day. And I'm like, okay. She wants them pretty for Christmas. And I was like, girl, I feel you. Yeah. Okay, so Granny, whew, lots going on with Granny, y'all. Lots going on with Granny. Granny is, she has been going through radiation. And the thing on her hand, y'all, oh my gosh. They're saying it's good the way it looks. I don't believe so. I think it looks like crud. I don't like it. You know what? If they're going to get their nails done that day... Oh, wait a minute. I'll have to go this week. And then I'll go just right before New Year's. So that's kind of cool. I know that. Yay. I've got my nails in there. My last craft fair is this Saturday. Oh, and I put the Christmas Bazaar. Nice. So I know it's 3 to 8, and it's in Monroe. 3 to 8 p.m. It's going to be like a nighttime one. And we had to buy lanterns to make sure that people could see stuff in our booth. So cute. I'm really, really digging it. Okay, so AJ's coming in on the 20th. So since it's Christmas month, let's use a green airplane. Okay. So AJ... And I don't know if we pick her up in Charlotte or in Asheville. I don't know where we're picking her up. So I'll have to get with Max on that. Alright, I have to ship some orders. Now, my subscription, the January Faith Kits, I'm releasing them up here. I'll get to that. But I want to have them out the door and shipped on the 10th. Come on. Let's see. January Faith Kits. Alright. So the February collection will be coming out there. So let's go ahead and get some labels going. Do I really want labels? I don't really think I do. I really, really don't. Maybe. Let's see. Let's use the ones that came with the kit. How about that? We'll do that. Yeah. Alright, so let's say February collection. Wow. I didn't get that on there very good, so let's not do that. Let's try that again. Let's abbreviate February and put collection. Okay, and that will release on on May Plans, my goodness. Next Friday, the 12th. Okay. Alright, so the January Faith Kits, both of them are going to release on Sunday. So I'm going to put January and their Faith Kits. And the reason I have ship orders is I want them to mail out on the 10th. So they are releasing on Sunday. That works. I was originally going to do them for Thursday, but yeah, no. So anyway, back to Granny. Granny's had radiation now for 10 days. I think she's got 2 more days, and then she gets a 10-day break because she needs it, guys. Oh my gosh, she needs it. Her hand is looking horrible. They're saying that it's normal to look that way, and that it's going to fall off and make like a sunburn blister or something. It's starting to cause massive amounts of pain. She didn't do well over here on Thanksgiving. It was actually a little bit of a kerfuffle. She had trouble breathing. She got sick. She couldn't swallow. Granny ended up having to go home early once she had a bath and everything. I mean, a bath. I was looking at the Grimace sticker. Once she had a nap and everything and she woke up later, she was feeling much better. But she scared the dickens out of us, y'all. I'm going to need to put at 10. I'm going to leave it at 10 because I think it's at 10:30. And it's just Bella, I'm sorry. In January is when we start Dixie and Bella going together. Okay, so my daddy's birthday is on the 12th. Oh, it's next Sunday. Okay. All right. No. The following Friday. Okay. So let's just put daddy's birthday. Daddy will be 75. Yes, he will. Dad's 75th. Okay. Then, I'm going to go ahead and put a house here. And there is a reason why David will be here Saturday to finally get his stuff. And he'll be leaving super early on Sunday morning. Okay, so I need to make sure that we take the trash every Thursday from now on. That seems to be the sweet spot at the recycling and transfer station. That's when it has like the most room in the bins, and I'm getting older, guys. I can't lift these trash bags up as high as some of these young people, so I'm gonna start taking it on Thursdays. I am thinking though I'm gonna have to do one more run this coming Monday, because after David clears out his room, we're gonna have a lot of things, me and Max, to take to the trash and get rid of. So that's kind of like, you know, my thoughts on that. So the January Faith Kits are coming out on Sunday. Okay, so the February collection will be out there, and we can go back to you know, pretty much that's the plan with me, guys. I don't have a whole lot coming. I don't want to do $2 Tuesdays for the rest of this year. I've got a lot going on. There are things that I am wanting to seriously get on top of, and let's go ahead and make some notes about that. That would be great. So let's go like this. Let's do a dark blue in here. I'm pretty happy with... Okay, I forgot to mention this. The collections are in the website as physical stickers right this minute for January. The New Year's kits and stuff. I mean, collections and stuff. So I am going to be offering the sheets that are in there as printables. Okay, so you will be able to print and cut them. I've gotten so many requests from overseas customers to please do that. I will do that because I will not be offering massive amounts of, you know, sticker kits and things. So that is fine. I can do that. And I've had people ask the same thing for the Faith. And the Faith has pretty much always been that way. But since all the change up and everything, I'm going to have to get them on board. So what I'm going to have to do is get a sticker over here that on, because I got the craft fair. Let's say on this coming Monday. Yeah. This coming Monday, I will make sure that the January printing cuts are in there. Okay. So that way you got more than enough. Actually, let's go down one because, I mean, print and cut files, guys, y'all don't need them in your hands right that second. Nope. Let's do it this way. Let's just do it on the 8th. I would rather do that. If I have to, I'll move it and I'll let y'all know. So we're going to say January printing cut. That way international customers can get it and don't have to worry about shipping and don't have to worry about any of that. So I have AJ coming in, Daddy 75th. I've got the January print and cuts. I've got the January Faith kits, the day I'm shipping the Faith kits, and the February collection. Okay, so this is the projects I'm wanting to start. I have a few inserts I want to create. I don't even know if I'll be selling them. I want to do, let's see. Oh, workouts. We're gonna do something with that, and then cleaning. All right. So me and Max will be able to come in here and like start making our list of what we're wanting. We're changing David's room to a workout room until AJ gets here, and then we might rethink it. It's been kind of up in the air. AJ will be moving in. She won't be moving in as fast as we thought, but she will be moving in. And there's just like a lot going on. I'm trying to think, where's my dot markers, y'all? Hang on one second. Okay, I'm good with this. So we have some dots here. Dot, 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 dot. And when Max gets up this morning, it'll be nice for me and him to fill that in. So that was a good way for me to use up that little grid area. So I'm happy about that. So I hope that this resolved a lot of people having problems with like sticker kits and stuff. A lot of people were really upset, guys. They were like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I wasn't making them for commercial cleaners anyway. And, you know, so people really got bent out of shape. But I did agree, you know, if I'm making it for me and for Max in these two sizes, what I'm creating just for us, I will allow in there. No additional stuff. I'm not trying to go that direction. So this is a little side note, and this is the way I want to end my video. I have been making little paper bows, okay? Look at that. Isn't it cute? It's just adorable. So I'm wanting to turn this booger into a paper clip. Now, it's not a fabric paper clip, you know, and it's probably, you know, it could be bent. You got to be delicate with it, right? And I was telling some of my friends about it, and they were like, oh my God, you got to offer it. And I'm like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But I want to set this aside for a moment. And I want to get my glue. And I want to put this booger together. So I've already put him together completely, you know, on the back side. All right, so let me get my paper clip. I thought this copper color one would be really cool. Let me get my little mat because I don't want anything sticking to me. All right, so, okay, so somehow or another, I got the entire video, and when I went to edit it, I realized this part cut out. So I had tried gluing it. Which one did I glue it on? I glued it on this one. And I didn't like how flimsy it was because it's like a, it was a coated paper clip, like, let's see, kind of like one of these, right? Where it's got like the plasticking coating on it. This is a gray one. It doesn't work. It doesn't like it. So I've got this size, I got a little fatty, and I got a mini. So let me go ahead and check out like what size would I want. Okay, so I'm thinking that for stability, it's probably going to have to come up just a hair. You got what I'm saying? It's going to have to come up where you see the paper clip just a teeny bit. Maybe not that much, but some. All right? So, do I want that one? Or do I want this itty-bitty one? Ooh. Do I really want that itty-bitty? Well, I mean, it's at the top of my planner, so let's do it. Let's make it happen. Ooh, what's going on with this? It looks like I tried to glue this thing back in the day. I don't know. Let me get the backings to this bow. As you can see, I've got all my little bits and bobs in here. So if I grab that color, I don't have a bow with that backer. Okay, so let's do. I got green and this one. This is more that way. Okay. So we will take, oh, look, he stood up for the job. Yes, he did. Yes, him did. Yes, him did. All right. So if I was to stick this booger, I think if I'm going to sell these on paper clips for you guys, I think the bow needs to be, this one right now is at, what is the width of this bow? Because this is from a hot chocolate packs. It's at 2.5. Right? 2.5. It's like 2.75. It needs to be at 2. Because you just take away a 0.75, it would be this size bow. Yeah. I need to make them a little bit smaller. Yep. Alright, so let me get my glue here. Yep. What size am I going to go with? Let's go with the short fatty. Let's do that. Let's go with the short fatty. That way, I know that there's a thickness. But am I going to sell it to you guys that way on that kind of paper clip? Let's just do a regular paper clip. Regular paper clip. And let's just come through a little bit. Yep. I think what I would do is definitely wrap the centers before I, like constructed the bow. But since I didn't do that for these, we're going to work with it the way we got it. Ooh, let's make it fat in there, y'all. Yes, we will. Oh, don't you move. Alright, hopefully this footage will keep. Alright, so I'm trying to get over top of it and see, because you want the two pieces to line up. You can see they're not lining up just yet. But it's glue, so you have a minute to work with it. Yes, you do. Alright. Whoop. Don't you come out. Work with me, buddy. Work with me. Alright. If I have to, I'll ink the edges of the little booger. Yes, I will. So let's pull. I'm going to pull the paper clip down to about that far. Whoops. Well, probably a little bit more. Alright, come on now. Come on. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to totally cheat. Where is it? Do. So yeah, I'm gonna, because you can see the bow in it, right? It's got to get in there to be glued. And it dries clear, so it's all good. So I've got him smushed. So we'll come back in a little while, and I'll insert what it looks like at the end on my planner. And, excuse me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink the edges. That way I don't see it. I'll probably ink it with a little bit of black, since there's black in this pattern. But yeah, the paper clip is put together. It'll be just fine. And we're just going to let it glue and set. And by applying pressure to it, I know it's going to stick on there really well. And I'm happy with it, even though I keep fiddling with it. So we'll be back. Okay guys, so it's dry now. It doesn't take very long. So as you can see on the edges of the bow, I did put a little bit of black soot, distress ink. And then when you turn it over, I did it on the back side as well, so you won't see really any white. Of course, the antlers, I'm not worried about them being double-sided. It's only this much of the paper clip showing above the nose, which I think is fine. So let's go ahead and put him on there. Oh, isn't he darling? I'm going to make him, the bottom. Ooh, the ink is not dry. Well, that's not cool. That's all right. We'll just make sure not to touch. Ooh. All right, well, we'll let him air dry the ink, but the glue is done. But that is cool, and it's all done. I just wanted to show you guys my little paper clip bow. And y'all have a great day. Bye.